Here is my brachial plexus video. We're gonna walk through it step by step. Okay, so we are going to start with the roots, which are going to consist of cervical 5, cervical 6, cervical 7, cervical 8, and thoracic 1. So C5 and C6 are going to join. C7 hangs out by himself for just a little bit, and then C8 and T1 also can join. There is, excuse me, there is a nerve that consists of C5, C6, and C8, and that is called the long thoracic. The long thoracic nerve, and that is, we'll go over the innervation in just a second. And there's another nerve that branches off the C5 root, and that's going to be the dorsal scapular. Let's go over innervations in different colors. So the dorsal scapular nerve is going to innervate the levator scapulae. That's a scapula. And then rhomboid minor and major. And then down here, the long thoracic nerve, which again consists of C5, C6, and C7, is going to innervate the serratus anterior. C5 and C6 are going to create the upper trunk. C7 is going to create the middle trunk. And then C8 and T1 are going to create the lower trunk. There is going to be two nerves that branch off the upper trunk. That's going to be the nerve to subclavius, as well as the suprascapular. The nerve subclavius is going to innervate the subclavius. The suprascapular is going to innervate the infraspinatus, as well as the supraspinatus. And we're going to go into our divisions. So the upper trunk is going to split off into an anterior division and posterior division. Same thing with our middle trunk, and then for the purpose of the organization of this drawing, it's not anatomically correct, but I am going to put posterior on the top and the anterior on the bottom, because all of our posterior friends join here to make the posterior cord. And then these anterior divisions meet up to create the lateral cord. Can you still see? Yes. And then this little guy down here, this anterior division, is going to hang out by himself for just a little bit. And that's going to create the medial cord. Okay, so the nerves branching off of the lateral cord, there's going to be one, and that's called the lateral pectoral. The posterior has 3 branching off of it. Let's see if I can not mess this up this time. So it's going to be the upper subscapular. The thoracodorsal. And then the lower subscapular. The medial cord has 3 nerves branching off as well. That's going to be the medial pectoral, the medial brachium cutaneous. And the last one is going to be medial antebrachium cutaneous. And these are both going to innervate the skin, so not really much else to that. Medial pectoral is going to innervate, wrong marker. I'm also going to start up here. The lateral cord is going to innervate the pectoralis major. The upper subscapular is going to innervate the subscapularis. The thoracodorsal is going to innervate the latissimus dorsi. The lower subscapular is going to innervate the subscapularis, as well as the teres major. Yes. Medial pectoral is going to innervate the pec major and minor. Beautiful, I think that's all of, and then again, just skin. The purpose of this demonstration. Okay, and then, let me scoot you over just a little bit. I wish I could zoom in. It's fine. Okay, and then last we're gonna be in our branches. So first, the lateral is going to branch down here and meet with the medial cord, and that is going to form the median nerve. And then also off of the lateral cord, that's going to create the musculocutaneous branch. The posterior cord is going to come out and create and branch off into two separate nerves. That's going to be the axillary nerve as well as a radial nerve. And then again, the median consists of the lateral cord as well as the medial cord. That's like their baby. And then the lateral cord also has another branch, and that is going to be the ulnar nerve. Okay. Okay, and then the musculocutaneous areas that is going to innervate is going to be the anterior brachium. Axillary is going to be the deltoid and the teres minor. Radial is going to be the posterior brachium and the posterior antebrachium. And then the median is going to be the thenar region as well as lumbricals 1 and 2. And the ulnar is going to be the hypothenar as well as lumbricals 3 and 4. I might take a picture just in case. Okay.